I'm sure you've heard the news. A plane falls from the sky, metal twisted and burning, lives changed in an instant. The aftermath is chaos, sirens wailing, families searching for answers, tears streaming down faces as the reality sets in. We are all like books, each day a new page. Some chapters are filled with joy, others with struggle. We imagine we'll write our own endings, but life rarely gives us that choice. Sometimes a story ends mid-sentence. Sudden loss slams the book shut. There's no final paragraph, no gentle farewell, just silence. The shock leaves families and communities staring at an unfinished page, wondering what comes next. We search for answers, but there are none. Only the raw fact of absence. Ordinary things, a coffee mug, a half-read newspaper, become painful reminders of a life interrupted. We're left holding a book with an unfinished final chapter. We can reread the parts we loved, but we can't write what was never written. We must learn to live with the story as it is, not as we wished it would be. The silence on that final page is heavy, but the love within its chapters is worth the wait. We carry the beauty of what was, even as we mourn what will never be. This is the story of a life cut short, precious, unfinished, and deeply loved. The pain of unfinished stories is everywhere. A quiet, empty chair at dinner, a silent car, a phone that never rings. Sorrow wears many faces, a sudden accident, a violent act, a natural disaster. The reasons change, but the result is the same, a space that can never be filled. Loss crosses every border, affecting all people everywhere. A mother's ache in one country is the same as a father's thousands of miles away. Pain is the great equalizer, reminding us of our shared vulnerability. We try to label tragedies, but for those left behind, there's only before and after. Their world is split, the bridge between made of grief. Loss is woven through the tapestry of human experience. It does not discriminate. It visits the powerful and powerless alike, in mansions and humble homes. In this shared vulnerability, we find connection. The world is full of people with holes in their hearts, each a testament to love and loss. We are a global community of empty chairs bound by the silent understanding of what it means to miss someone. In our shared sorrow, we find our common humanity. Nowhere is loss more cruel than in war. Wars are fought by adults, but children pay the highest price. Their playgrounds become battlefields. Their innocence is stolen. For them, loss is constant. Homes, schools, safety, even family. The grief is not just for who is gone, but for the life that should have been. This sorrow lingers for generations, a wound on the soul of a community. Children of war must build a future on a foundation of loss, a burden never meant for them. Grief is a universal language, no translation needed. The shape of sorrow is the same for everyone, everywhere. It strips away our roles and leaves us simply human, simply heartbroken. Every person you meet carries a story, and inside it, a chapter of loss. We are a society of secret mourners connected by pain we rarely show. This shared experience should unite us, but often we grieve alone. We feel our pain is unique, but the details are all that differ. The ache, the sudden wave of sadness, the tears brought by a song, these are shared by millions. Your broken heart speaks a language understood by people you'll never meet. Perhaps we can look at each other with more kindness and patience. We cannot know the silent battles others fight, but we can assume they too have known sorrow. In this assumption we find empathy and our shared humanity. Grief reminds us we are all in this fragile life together. When the world stops making sense, some turn to prayer, a plea whispered into the wind. It's not always about answers. Often there are none that satisfy a grieving heart. Instead, it's a search for peace, for strength to endure another day. It's an admission of our powerlessness, a humble request for help. In these moments, we remember the humanity behind every loss. We pray for the person gone, for their peace, and for those left behind. Our personal grief becomes a prayer for the world, a recognition of shared suffering. Let us find strength to face the dawn, comfort for aching hearts, and grace to keep hope alive. Let us remember the person, not the statistic, the smile, the laugh, the love. May all who whisper prayers into the wind tonight feel they are not alone. This is our shared, quiet prayer. After the shock and the tears, a question remains: how do we go on? Loss becomes a part of us, a scar that reminds us of love and of healing. In survival, we find purpose to live better, to honor the life lost by living our own with more meaning. We hold loved ones tighter, say "I love you" more, and cherish simple moments. The memory of the one gone becomes a reminder to cherish those still here. Honoring them isn't about monuments, but about living their best qualities. If they were kind, we can be kinder. If generous, more generous. Their story continues in the new chapters we write, inspired by their memory. To all walking this path of grief, you are not alone. Millions walk beside you in spirit, a silent fellowship of aching hearts. Be gentle with yourself, allow yourself to feel and remember. In time, grief becomes part of your strength and compassion. It is a testament to a love that was, and still is, real. In the end, what do we have but our memories? They are not meant to haunt us but to guide us. To remember is an act of love, a promise that those gone are never forgotten. Each memory is a thread of light, pulling us from despair and reminding us of beauty. Forgetting is the final loss, so we choose to remember. In moments of public tragedy, our individual grief becomes collective strength. We mourn for people we never met because we know every name is a story, a world of love. Let empathy be our common ground, not just in tragedy but every day. Listen to each other's stories, be patient with pain, recognize invisible burdens. Compassion is the most powerful tribute to those we've lost. We carry their stories, speak their names, and live with more love because of them. The book of their life may have ended, but their story becomes part of our own. We remember, not to dwell in sadness, but to learn how to love more deeply. In that love, we find hope and our way forward, together. If this journey resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share this video, and click the notification bell so you never miss a new story. Thank you for being part of this community.